Boring intro. Okay, I need to do it.
Just do it!
One thing I learned during this project is that relying slowly on standards templates or maybe guides without adding your own touch limits creativity. Always feel free to experiment and customize, like tweaking tables or dashboards. So that's exactly what I aimed for here. Verified by my supervisor to ensure that the data is accurate. And you can check out the full file in the description. And I will use an AI voice because I can. So screw it and let's get started.
Asking and taking note phase. Imagine you're asked to evaluate companies in a specific market, like the Gulf region, to identify the top competitors. The data is varied. Some comes directly from companies, while other sources are industry reports. Data accuracy varies, so how do we ensure reliable results? That's where structured data cleaning, clear evaluation rules, and understanding what you should to do by asking. I'll walk you through these next. And yes, we will use KPIs for ranking. Preparation. Now, you need to decide on the tools you'll use for analysis. For my work, I didn't require programming methods, so I used Excel for data gathering and analysis. And you can use if it needs a PowerPoint to give a brief to the management. Since this analysis involves external data beyond your company, verifying the accuracy and validity of the data might be challenging. To address this, I did the following. The first key is establishing clear criteria for evaluating these companies. For instance, you could set rules like, does the company have an active website, or how many years of experience do they have in a specific field? This helps ensure the data you collect is both reliable and comparable across all companies. You will find the full file in the description with all the instructions. I've already set up the main 3 formulas that I typically use when working with competitors. These rules or standards are customizable based on your industry needs, so feel free to adapt them. Alright, we've nailed the foundation of this project with all the questions and tools. Now,
It's showtime.
we'll get the company set up, then give the data a little scrubbing. And finally, dive into some analysis. Don't worry, just a quick summary here. I've got all the details in the full file. Processing and analysis stage. Here, we're organizing, cleaning, and transforming the data to make it usable. I start by categorizing companies based on specific criteria, like services offered, experience, and client base. I tried to see just the companies that have more detailed information, such as their target market and primary specialty. To know their main sector, you can read their mission and vision statements. Next, I applied evaluation criteria, including the number of services they offer, an estimate of their client base or project count, and their years of experience. And as a quickie note, for the target market, if you have multiple options, you can use a list using data validation, as you can see here. I then used a scoring system to classify the companies by size. For instance, if a company has a high service count, considerable client reach, and more years of experience, it would likely be classified as big, as seen in the example file. After organizing all the companies with each sector by adding 2 papers on Excel, I visualized the data to showcase top companies in each sector. In the dashboard, you'll see comparisons, such as average service points by specialty and experience points broken down by each company, which highlight competitive positions within the administrative market. These insights are critical for identifying strengths and opportunities across different specialties and target markets. Act and share phase. Now you can use a template to search about what you need and catch the time. I will leave the link also. Without laughing, try to prepare by recording yourself. And you can add a screenshot from your dashboard into the PPT file.